What's up, guys? We're here at Mount Bachelor on a beautiful Sunday morning, and before you I have this brand new Enduro Smash rig from GT. This is the all-new Force Carbon. We have the Pro LE spec, which has the RockShox Zeb Ultimate with 170 mils of travel, paired with a Super Deluxe Ultimate supplying 160 mils of travel. Before we get into the rest of the numbers, we're gonna go hop on the chairlift and see how she does for her first ride. Slacker and a high pivot idler suspension setup, GT delivered. This new iteration of the GT Force sees a 1.5 degree slacker head tube angle at 63.5, with the ability to go shorter or longer on the chainstays with the 10mm flip chip at 435 or 445. Seat stay gets a little bit steeper at 78 compared to the 77 of last year's model. And we see the introduction of internal cable routing. GT brought over their 4-bar LTS suspension platform that uses the high idler system. You'll recognize this suspension platform has been on the GT Fury for the last couple years. On the Force, it supplies 160 mils of rear travel, and that is paired with 170 mils up front. Our Pro LE comes with the full RockShox SRAM spec. We have the RockShox Super Deluxe Ultimate rear shock, the Zeb Ultimate up front. SRAM's GX Eagle rounds out the drivetrain paired with Truvative cranks, and stopping power is supplied by the SRAM Code RSC brakes, mated with our preferred 220-200 setup. Unfortunately for all you mullet fans out there, the new Force is 29 only. Through rider testing and development, GT found that the 29-inch wheel was going to offer optimal performance. Overall, all the changes that GT's made to the Force, I mean, slacker, high pivot idler, you can't really go wrong. And that's a wrap. Our first full day at Bachelor on the new GT Force. To say I rode it lightly is a bit of an understatement. She's gonna need a lot of love when we get back to the house. The seems what new industry standard of slacker, high pivot, idler equipped bikes. Pretty awesome. I'm a big fan. That being said, what really matters is going downhill and catching air, and this bike loves to do both. The super slack head tube angle just eats up everything in its path, especially when it starts getting steeper. When it comes to the tighter sections of trail and even cornering, the rear wheel tracking with the LTS platform is exceptional. It has you whipping, you can whip around corners fairly quick, and if you're losing speed, you can hop back on the pedal, super simple, build up speed for the next feature, and there's really, no complaints really. Before we forget, I know everybody wants to know what's the price. The Pro LE, which is GT's top spec, is $6,000, and they do have 2 other models plus a frame-only option for obviously less. Overall, the new GT Force has made noticeable changes from its predecessor. We're stoked to spend more time on it, get more laps up here at Bachelor, hit some of the local trails, really see what it can do. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you out on the trails.